Hey, 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 good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is On the Journey 111, and I am El Rock, your hostess. And we are just kicking it on a Sunday afternoon, and I wanted to say hello and just do a quick next 48-hour vibe check for you and see what might be ahead for just whatever energy comes out. So we're hanging out, we're doing the mermaid deck, and let's just see what we have ahead in the next 48 hours. Next 48 hours, please, for On the Journey 111 viewers. This is just a bonus because I can read. All right. Divine Sensuality is at the bottom of the deck. Ooh la la. Making Love and Erotica. That's the master number 22. So what do we have here for the next 48 hours for just whoever pops in, whoever needs this reading? Next 48 hours, please. Sisterhood. Friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, and delight. So maybe you are hanging out with some good friends in the next couple of days. Maybe you're just kicking it somewhere. Whatever it is, it looks like fun to me. Like nothing like hanging out with three mermaids on a wrecked ship, right? So you've got friendships and allies. You've got souls that you're compatible with in the next. Let's see, can we get that? Yeah, there we go. In the coming 48 hours. So friendship is definitely a major theme for you. What else do we have? Oh, wow. Okay, so we had way more pop out than I wanted to, but we'll take a look at them. So falling in love, kissing the divine in another and in yourself. So that's gorgeous. So maybe this is just a really close, amazing friendship. Maybe there's some love in here. We have wave of power, which is a surge of power, an upswing in energy, and exhilarating movement. So if this sisterhood is friendship with just friends, or it's a friendship going deeper, there's a surge of power coming in the next 48 hours that's going to amp it up a little bit. Which, interestingly enough, we have farewell to the moon here. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. And tomorrow is a new moon. So it's the dark moon. So saying farewell to that. When the new moon comes, that is a time to set new intentions, to plant new seeds. So whatever this wave of power is that's coming in for you in regards to compatible souls, loyalty, joy, delight, friendship, allies, falling in love. It's probably you'll feel the energy really present probably tomorrow during the new moon. And then finally we have endurance. Keep going. So that wave of energy, that wave of power that's coming in with this particular card is here to tell you, it's here to give you the energy to continue on. Okay, so whatever it is, this is kind of a 9 of Wands energy. The passion is there, the power is there, and the desire to continue on is there. And you can see that you've got this companionship while you're enduring. So with that, you're supported. You know, you've got the endurance. You know, I just love this card. You're kissing the divine in another and in yourself. And you're staying the course for what's important to you in the next 48 hours and committing your joy, your beauty, your love, your delight to that. It may be work, but it's work that you love. And there's nothing greater than that, truly. So, beautiful. All right, let's get a couple of... So tell me more about what this... I want to know... Let's put farewell to the moon here. Tell me more about sisterhood, please. Friendship, allies, compatible souls. All right, we had a card flip. Oh, Knight of Cups. So, Knight of Cups is a romantic. He is, um, he's perhaps a little bit reckless. This seems like it's leaning towards, for some of you at least, love. So this is love. Somebody's coming in. It's a great friendship. So even if this is romantic, it also carries with it the deep value of friendship and loyalty with it. So there's something really beautiful here. I do see the shark here under the water. And so as you move, or somebody moves towards you in the next 48 hours, be mindful that there is a shark there. You know, you're in the air, you've got your focus. You know, it's playfulness with the cat playing with the little love bubbles, and he's just got a cup full of love for you. So, or she. So, that's the Knight of Cups, and it's a fast moving card. It's a message. So you might be getting just something as simple as a text message from somebody that you care about or that you love, even if you're not directly spending time with them. This is still the time of coronavirus and this time in human history. So you know, we don't know what our new normal looks like yet. All right, so let's find out more about falling in love. One card for falling in love, please. All right, 3 cards for falling in love. Let's look here. So yeah, we've got page energy, somebody creative. We've got the 2 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. So there's going to be some giving and receiving here, some reciprocity. So that's really beautiful. Both, you can see that, you know, oh, hang on a second. Let me see if I can get that to focus. There we go. So you can see that there are 2 people being given to, and one isn't more important than the other. It's about sharing amongst each other so that everybody has enough. And so with this falling in love, this is that reciprocity and that giving in both directions. And then we have the 3 of Wands, which is, again, fire energy. So heading towards something, decisions haven't been made, but somebody's manifesting here. And that is your Page of Cups. That's your creator. So whatever falling in love is, there is reciprocity present. The 3 of Wands is somebody is, you know, waiting for their ships to come in. They're manifesting, they're creating, and the results aren't there yet. But when the results are there, that you can expect that somebody's going to share this love with you. Or this abundance, right? It's Pentacles. It could be their time. It could be, you know, a trip out somewhere. But that's, let's see. All right. And then just laying here was the Ace of Swords, which is new beginnings. So there's a thought that's come through, and maybe somebody's had the thought about communicating, about moving forward with something. This is part of that wave of power, that surge of energy that's coming through with all of these birds present. All right. So we've got wave of power and endurance, which are kind of one and the same here. One card for wave of power, please. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's gorgeous. So this is beginning to lean more and more lovey-dovey here. The Emperor, it is that masculine energy. It's all 4 kings in the deck here with the Lovers. So the wave of power, the Emperor talks about structure. He's very business oriented. So this might be the business of creating a greater structure in a love relationship in a really happy and joyful way. And or it could be creating structure in a friendship, a business relationship, anything like that. But what this is this wave of power is that Emperor embodying his authority in a situation where there's love, okay, where there's companionship, where there's friendship. And with that, it's something that it seems like it's here to help you, right? It's really beautiful. It's really joyful. It's harnessing energy. It's movement forward. It feels really warm and sweet. What are on the Journey 111 viewers enduring here? Oh, the High Priestess. There's an upgrade. So the Priestess is esoteric knowledge. It is something greater, deeper. The High Priestess, she can see things, and you might actually know that this communication with this Knight of Cups is coming in. She's here to bring patience. She's here to remind you that the journey is from the outside in and then the inside out, and both people need to take that journey. So the priestess is here to remind you that there's still things going on in the background that you don't know about in terms of what needs to be endured. Interesting. What else? Let's get one more for endurance. Why is the High Priestess here? King of Pentacles. So this is a really grounded, earthy energy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Yeah, there's definitely some love here. If you guys are apart, maybe somebody's traveling, maybe you're not together at all and you're just thinking about each other. But it does seem to me like there's potentially, companionship, or at least a connection that's coming in that causes a really positive surge of energy or power wave for you. Pentacles is a grounded, slow-moving energy. It takes its time. And so with the High Priestess here, which I feel like is you, and the King of Pentacles, which is, I feel like, somebody that you're dealing with, that person is focused on their three-dimensional world. And it takes a lot of time and energy. You can see that he has vines growing around his legs, which says to me that he's been there for a really long time, enjoying just what he already has. He has his cake and he eats it too here. And that's causing a sense of endurance because it's a slow-moving energy, because it's still wrapped up. It's still got vines that are holding it and keeping it tied to something, tied to money most likely, or something money related. So let's find out. I'm going to put Farewell to the Moon back in here because the wind's picking up again. Tell me more about Farewell to the Moon for the next 48 hours for On the Journey 111. Alright, so we've had a couple cards flip over. Yep. So we might have Scorpios on here. We've got the Death card here. So something is transitioning. And again, that Knight of Pentacles. So I did a reading earlier where he came out. It was a 48-hour reading and my camera stopped and my phone was overheating, so I had to switch devices. So he's just back. And he is here to tell you that he's taking his time because there is a transition. So with the Farewell to the Moon, it is, that dark time where the moon has gone, it's gone away. It's you can't see it right now. And that is a time of transition, the mists, maybe a lack of clarity, but clarity will come in for you. Remember, because we've got this door here. But remember that the new moon is a time for setting new goals and setting new intentions. And that is part of the death process. So this knight's on his way. His feet are still on the ground. He hasn't left yet. But you do have, you know, the sisterhood. You do have that energy of friendship and joy. So you've got a really beautiful next 48 hours, but something else important to you is in a transition, and it's taking time. So if you do see movement in the next 48 hours, it might be slow movement, or it might be minor, but there is that, you know, that Knight of Cups energy that's also present. So somebody really wants to communicate or is thinking about you, but there are sharks in the water. So, you know, remember that. Sometimes you can't go swimming and go after what you want if it's not safe to do so. All right, let's just get a couple more cards to close out with. This is the Mermaids and Dolphins deck. So what's some last minute guidance that we have for the next 48 hours for the On the Journey 111 viewers? Ready, set, go. Yep, you've got that wave of power that's coming in. You're riding it. You're harnessing that energy. You're ready to go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. So if your heart's desire does show up in the next 48 hours, your answer is yes. It's not maybe. It's not I don't know. It's ready, set, go, right? All right. Treasure chest is here. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. So remember all that Pentacles energy here. So maybe you've got a new job coming in, a new job offer in the next 48 hours. You know, something is coming in. There's communication and there's movement, and it's really, really positive for you. So let's see here. One more, please. Oh, I'm kind of scared to leave that there. There we go. One more as we send On the Journey 111 viewers out for the next 48 hours to make their way in the beautiful, beautiful world. There we go. All right. Well, that was more than I wanted, but we'll look at it. Yep. There's a helpful person coming for you. That's part of that endurance energy. Remember, the energies that we have here is we have the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. So there's, oh, and there was also the the Page of Wands as well. So you've got a helpful person coming in. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. So remember those friendships, that sisterhood. Maybe you've got a group of friends or a group of colleagues here, but that's a very, you know, there's somebody here that's helping you with something else, perhaps other than love, or if it is love, like a romantic love, they're available to help you. So that's gorgeous. Let's see what the other cards were. We've got protection here. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. So if you had concerns about things, you're protected. You're seen to. You're being helped. So there's a real sense of being helped here. You've got that wave of power, the endurance, ready, set, go, the sisterhood, the helpful person, treasure chest with abundance here, all of those pentacle cards. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results yet. So patience might be called for here, but it is coming. And then finally, pay attention. Notice repetition signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. So we had, where did she go? The High Priestess. And that is where that information is coming in from. That is, you're receiving guidance, maybe little messengers in the form of animal communication, maybe music, something like that. But whatever it is, you're being asked to pay attention because it's going to help you to understand what your next move is. All right. And you are protected in this process. So that's going to do it for your next 48-hour vibe check. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.